Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my VCT America's Kickoff 2024 Pickems. Going to be going through every single game, picking who I think will win. Then we're going to go into the play-in stage, pick who I think is going to get out of that between the three teams there. And then I'm going to do like my own random draw by just like flipping a coin or something for the playoffs. And then I'm going to pick who I think will win in Kickoff and then who is going to make Madrid. Pretty much. I mean, I'll pick who is going to make Madrid before, but whatever. It's going to be exactly like the Pacific Pick'ems video that I did, and I'm going to be doing another one for EMEA in 2 days from now. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to be doing one for China. Probably won't be doing a ton of Chinese content this year. I'll probably do some stuff leading up to the international events. I'll have to watch Kickoff actually, but yeah. Other than that, not too much content planned for like during Kickoff. I might do like playoff pick'ems for each region, but other than that, not too much. But yeah, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you thought of my picks in the comments below, and share what you are picking for each game. I mean, maybe not each game because it's a lot of typing, but maybe who you think's gonna get out of each group and everything like that. And yeah, I'm gonna be live tweeting the event as well. That is actually one thing that I have content planned for. So go follow me on Twitter. I'll be probably tweeting my play and pick'ems for each region, tweeting what I think about some of the Chinese teams. Also go follow me on Twitch. I'll probably be streaming some like VOD review stuff specifically for Pacific since that's like 2 a.m. for me. So I'll probably just wait until the morning to watch that until America starts. And yeah, I might be co-streaming some NA Open qualifiers, but I don't know if that's going to be like past. Like this video is going to be uploaded too late for that because I'm recording this on the 30th. But yeah, other than that, not too much else. I know that's a lot of yapping, so we'll get into the picks now. Yeah, I'll see you guys for the picks. So we'll start here with Group A. We have Energy versus Furia and Cloud9 versus MIBR. We'll start with Energy Furia. I don't think this one's too much of like a contest. I think Energy's clearly the better team. They could start a little bit slow, but I don't think they do that. I don't think they start quite slow enough to lose to Furia, because I also think Furia will start a little bit slow at this tournament. Then you have Cloud9 MIBR. I think Cloud9 pretty clearly wins this. I don't think they're going to lose to too many teams below them. I think they could also have some punching up power, but we'll see about that later. Then you have Furia MIBR, the two low-tier Brazilian teams. I think Furia is slightly better. Just like across the board, I think every piece is better. MW over Artscene, Havoc over Mazin, I believe is the flex player for them. And just keep going down the board. I mean, Conan over JZZ, I wouldn't say that like as individuals, but not that far off. I mean, yeah, whatever. Then you have NRG Cloud9, NA battle, and I'm going to go with a little bit of a hot take. I did warn people last video about the hot takes in the Pacific one. I think this one's going to have some as well. I'll say EMEA is going to be pretty standard for right now. But yeah, I have Cloud9 going ahead of NRG for kind of some of the stuff that I talked about in the last one, like last two games for each of these teams. NRG, slow starters a little bit, like they have been like Crashy's Victor Chet and Marved all in the past have had slow starts in tournaments. I think that could come up again here. But also, I think Cloud9 could end up being a bit of a heater. I think they're one of the teams that are going to start really well, maybe not finish as well. And I think they could go on kind of a little bit of a run here. And we have Energy versus Fury in the rematch. I'm going to take Energy. I think that's pretty simple. Obviously, this is going to be the big one that people disagree with, but other than that, I don't think these are too disagreeable. I mean, I guess if you have Energy winning, Furia could win this game. I would agree with that, but I don't know. I still think this is how this is going to go. Okay, now we have Group B, the infamous Group of Death. We're going to start here with Loud versus Sentinels. And I'm going to take Sentinels. I think Loud, while they have I mean, they haven't had any like slow starts in past tournaments. They might take a little bit to get QCK up to speed. Um, like in their system, obviously he's not going to be up to speed with Osboss at any point, but I think they managed to win this, or Sentinels managed to win this game with how much prep they've put in the offseason. I think they've looked very, very good. I mean, there's a chance they kind of flop like 100 Thieves did, but I really don't see that happening. And overall, I think they're the better team, at least right now. Then you have Leviathan 100 Thieves. I think there's a chance 100 Thieves starts very slow. I think this game is going to be closer than people give it credit for, or at least it's closer like picking it in my mind. I think if 100 Thieves start slow, they're just going to lose like 13-7 both times and just get destroyed. Kind of like they did versus Loud last year, maybe like a game like that, where it wasn't like they had zero chance. It's just they didn't have any chance, you know? Um, so I'm going to pick Leviathan here because I think most scenarios they're going to win this game, but I could see a world where 100 Thieves make it out. Maybe that's just a bit of 100 Thieves copium for me because I'm a 100 Thieves fan, but I don't see them winning this game. Then Sentinels Leviathan. I'm going to take Sentinels over Lev for pretty much the same reasons. I think Leviathan could take some time to get calm up to speed in their system, everything like that. I think they'll be fine. But I also just think Sentinels is the better team right now. My stock is going down on Leviathan and going up on Sentinels, and I'm going to take Sentinels in this game. Then Loud 100 Thieves, same reasons. Loud's taking it. I mean, they're just across the board the better team, and I don't see a world where 100 Thieves wins this. I think this is an even less close game than this game. And yeah, 100 Thieves kind of disappoint, but I think they put up a good enough fight in this group to make you feel okay about them. For the whole year, that is. Obviously, it doesn't feel good to go out and last, but whatever. Then Loud Leviathan. I'm going to take Loud in this game to win the Osboss Bowl. People are going to think I'm crazy for this because people are so low on Loud. But QCK, a former duelist player, I think he'll be fine. If Tui's is the duelist player and QCK is the smokes player, I actually feel better about this team. And yeah, I have bad vibes about Leviathan. They have a lot of good players, just like NRG do, but it gives off a lot worse vibes. I think they'll be fine throughout the year, but I just think Loud will end up winning this game. And yeah, my stock, again, has been down on Leviathan, even since I've made the power rankings videos. So yeah, I'm going to submit that. These are my Group B Pickems. This one's going to be hotly contested, basically, between these, like, Loud, Sen, Leviathan, between who people think is going to get through, but personally, I have Sentinels and Loud making it through. Then we have Group C, which the level of team here is so much less that it's actually unbelievable. But yeah, we're going to take G2 over Crew. I don't think there's too much to debate there. I think if Kesnick goes on a heater, Crew will have a chance. But most of the time that doesn't happen. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But that's what it would take for them to win. Then you have G2 EG. I think it's a similar deal. You'd have to have maybe Derek and Jogamo in form, maybe Supa even as well. Just a lot of players that are like have had insane tournaments. So there's like a lot of upside with the CG team to like win certain games, but I don't think they'll be like a consistent team throughout the year. So I have them losing this game to G2, but I do have them winning this decider versus Crew. Just because, I don't know, I'm more confident in the general level of most of the EG players than I am with Crew. Maybe that's a little bit of just because I'm more used to watching these NA players and I'm more used to seeing them play, not the Crew players. So maybe it leads to some bias that people have talked about in my player rankings, which, I mean, I might have given like slight benefit of the doubt to NA players, but bro, it's not biased. Like, you're dumb. The Brazilian teams just picked up bad players. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I love the challengers players in Brazil. some of them at least. And I don't think the Brazilian teams picked up the right players. But that's a topic for another video. So yeah, these are going to be my Group C pick'ems. I think this should be pretty standard. I think it'll be G2 making it out of uppers, and then 50-50 pretty much between these two. I don't think it's really going to be anything other than that for most people. And yeah, so we move on with Cloud9, Sentinels, and G2 being in the playoff bracket, and Loud, NRG, and EG being in the what's it called? The round robin thing. So yeah, we'll get to that. All right, so just like the Pacific video, I'm just going to use Epic Pen to show who I think is going to win. We got the classic NRG versus Loud game. Two teams that are supposed to be the top of the region this year playing in the fucking play-in stage of this tournament, which is just insane because of how good some of these groups are and how bad Group C is pretty much. But yeah, I'm going to take NRG, the team that I have more confidence in throughout the year, the team that should be winning this game. I mean, they probably should have won the Cloud9 game, but I just have a lot more confidence in them in this game versus Loud. I think Loud will still be figuring some stuff out, and that's fine, which is why I have them taking it versus EG. I still think they're a great team and will be great, but I also have NRG beating EG, which means I have NRG being 2-0 or 2-0, Loud 1-1, and EG 0-2. So, bam, bam, and bam, like that. So that means NRG is moving on to play in the playoffs. And yeah, that means we have 4 NA teams in the playoffs, which I didn't mean to do. I literally realized it like in between recording these parts that I had C9, Sentinels, and G2 making it through the groups, but this is just how I think it's going to go. Literally have 1 Brazilian team even in the play-ins. I think one of the Brazilian teams is going to surprise us, whether it be Furia or MIBR. Maybe Crew goes on a run as well. Maybe, I mean, actually, no. What am I talking about? Leviathan is the most likely team to break this. But then again, it'd be getting Loud out of here, which wouldn't even change anything. So, whatever. I know people are still going to be upset at that, but I think it's funny at that point. All right, so the coin flip put G2 on the top of the bracket with C9 and Sen on the bottom with NRG, which admittedly isn't my favorite thing, because I think at this point in the tournament, these are going to be the 2 best teams. So we'll start with that game. I'm going to have NRG moving on. I'm sorry, Sentinels. NRG is just too good. I had C9 upsetting them in 1 game, but NRG throughout the tournament, I think are just going to be better down the line. And yeah, Sentinels are going to get kind of screwed over here, in my opinion. From this specific draw, obviously it might go differently in real life. But yeah, I'm going to have NRG winning that game. And then C9, G2, I'm going to have C9 winning this game. I think G2 kind of choked this away a little bit. You're going to have the guard against C9 and with Vanity on it again for an international spot. And I think Vanity gets his revenge against that team and takes the win. Then NRG, C9, cross these guys out to make this more obvious. NRG, C9, again, I'm just going to take NRG, the better team. I think they're the easy favorites to win Kickoff. Obviously, C9 could go on a bit of a run and beat them again, but I think they just win in the rematch here and win their first regional title, which is kind of insane to think about that that's never happened. All right, so these are my final pick'ems. Cloud9 over NRG, Cloud, and then NRG through the lowers, Sentinels and Loud in Group B, G2 in EG, and Group C. Yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Obviously, there's going to be some unpopular takes, like maybe Leviathan not making it through, Crew not making it through. I almost just made the fucking thing so big. Dude. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Maybe Crew not being as good as people think, or like winning a Crew not winning a game, pretty much not making it through. Maybe Furia not making it through. I think Furia honestly had more to do with how the bracket fell. I think I would pick them in this game against C9 if C9 was there, but I'm not going to pick against Energy in that game. So, yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Obviously, again, people are going to be upset about this, and I understand that. But don't be a dick. And if the video made you angry, still leave a like, because that's what these are for. These are for making people angry, and you watch them to make yourself angry. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one for EMEA Pick'ems. Peace.